Hey y'all, welcome back to the kitchen. We have an awesome video for y'all today. 2 recipes that are gonna knock your socks off, perfect for summertime as well. But before we get into the cooking, I did want to say kind of a little announcement. You may have noticed by the title, this is our first episode of Repeat Worthy Dinners. Some of y'all have been around since our What's for Dinner days and our church cookbook series. Thought with this new series, we'd bring you 2 or 3 recipes each week that we feel are repeat worthy. Y'all get it? I hope y'all are excited. We're excited for a new series. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, and let's get into today's recipes. I'm so excited. Our first recipe today is perfect for summer. It is spicy shrimp tacos with an avocado crema. So good. A lot of y'all have been asking for shrimp recipes, so we're bringing it to you today. Let's get started. So the first thing we're gonna do is get our shrimp marinating. So to our mixing bowl here, I'm gonna add just a few tablespoons. This is avocado oil. We're gonna add 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. We're also gonna do 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika. Then we're gonna do just a sprinkle of some crushed red pepper flakes, half a teaspoon of dried oregano, half a teaspoon of cumin. I'm gonna do a little pinch of salt, probably about half a teaspoon. And then Mr. Repeat says we should put some cayenne in there. So I'm gonna do just a little sprinkle.
I'll put a little more.
Next, we're gonna need the juice from 1 lime. Get every little drop out of there, okay? Now we're just gonna whisk all of our seasonings together. All right, it looks so good. All right, next we have some fresh shrimp over here. We got it from the grocery store from the meat counter, but it is peeled, deveined, and detailed already. So we don't have to worry about it. All right, so we're just gonna carefully dump our shrimp into the marinade. Try not to make a mess here, like I'm already doing. All right, let's give everything a toss. And this is gonna marinate only for about 20 minutes. The recipe that we're following says not to marinate it more than 30 minutes, because at that point, the citric acid in here from those limes, or from that lime, will start to mess with the texture of our shrimp. So we're just gonna go about 20 minutes, but while this is hanging out, we're gonna work on that avocado crema and our slaw for our tacos. All right, next we're gonna start on that avocado lime crema. So we're gonna need 1 whole avocado. This one is pretty big. And I am gonna be using, I'm using a Ninja to make this. You can use a food processor or any kind of mixer really to do this. All right, I'm gonna get my avocado into my Ninja. And you want a pretty ripe avocado for this, by the way. All right, next we're gonna add in half a cup of sour cream. And her recipe, she uses Greek yogurt, so that would be fine too. I just prefer sour cream. A couple tablespoons of avocado oil. This is about 3 cloves of minced garlic. We're gonna add just a few diced jalapenos in there. Of course, you can use fresh, but we just love the jarred jalapenos. And then lastly, we're gonna need about 3 tablespoons of lime juice. All right, I blended that up a little bit just to kind of make it go down just a little bit, but we are gonna need some water. This is about 3 tablespoons. And then we are gonna add some fresh cilantro as well. This is gonna be so good on those shrimp tacos. Look how good that looks. I gotta try it. Oh my gosh. That cilantro in there, that lime juice. We just have some finely chopped, or you can do shredded, green cabbage and red cabbage. We're gonna add just a little bit of our avocado lime crema to our slaw. It's gonna be our dressing. All right, we're just gonna toss our slaw around to get it coated. Smells so good, y'all. Oh my gosh, that cilantro. I know cilantro is kind of controversial, but we love it. That garlic and lime and sour cream. So good. All right, I think that's plenty of dressing. So we're just gonna set this to the side. I'm gonna pop it back in the fridge and put our avocado lime crema in something else. And it's time to grill up our shrimp. You can do these on the grill or an iron skillet or just a large skillet like I'm using. We have all of our yummy shrimp that's been marinating over here. And I'm just gonna start placing our shrimp in the pan. You wanna keep them in one layer so they can have that nice sear on both sides. And these will not take long at all. I'm actually gonna turn my stove up to medium high, just to sear them on both sides. 4 or 5 minutes, these will be done. Our slaw is done, our sauce is done. All we'll have left to do is heat up our tortillas, assemble our tacos, and these will be done. This is gonna be so good, and this is a quick meal too. Less than an hour, you can have this done for something really good. All right, our shrimp are starting to brown up. I'll give them a quick little toss. All right, these are almost done. Just another 30 seconds and we'll be ready to pull these. All right, our shrimp are done. I'm just gonna get them transferred over into a little bowl here. These look so good. Do y'all see this? Wish y'all could smell them too. Look at that, how good. And look at this little finger coming in here.
Excuse me. Mmm, perfect.
They are? Are they hot? My mouth's watering watching you eat
hot.
it.
They're so good.
Okay. All right, y'all, it is time to build our tacos. Let's get some of this slaw in there. Okay. All right, next, let's add a few of our little shrimp to each one. How many shrimp should we add?
About 10.
10?
I like shrimp.
Maybe 4, 5, 6.
They're 6.
I don't know about you, but my mouth is watering. These look delicious. A little bit of this delicious sauce. Look at this, y'all. Oh my goodness, this will be good on a salad. Ooh, that looks so good. It is so good. I'm gonna drizzle just a little bit. I'm gonna try to do this neatly. I wish we had a little sauce bottle, but it's being used by Blackstone stuff right now. That's okay. Put that on our list. There we go. That's pretty good. Little lime, because why not? How good does this look and how summery. I'm so excited to try this.
Ready?
Got my sun drop. I'm so ready to try these. All right, we're using some star plates. It is 4th of July almost, or I think it might be after for y'all.
They're good.
Those shrimp are cooked perfectly. They're not overly spicy. I think it's just enough spice. My mouth is watering, y'all. Those are so good. Spicy, the avocado lime crema has just a little bit of that coolness to kind of tame everything down. The crunch from that slaw, really, really good.
Yeah, and to be honest, the spice in it, the cayenne pepper that we sprinkled in it, you get a little bit of that,
just a little
but
bit.
not enough.
Yeah.
It's not overpowering.
It's not overpowering. You can even add a little bit more if you want it more spicy. One of our kids is over here in our audience trying it. She says it's really good as well. So what do y'all think? Is
7
it?
out of 10.
Hold on.
Listen, I got a new question for you.
2 questions.
I got a new question. Do you think this is a repeat worthy dinner?
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
What do you think?
More.
Definitely repeat worthy.
Yes, definitely repeat worthy. Y'all give it a try. Like we always say, it's good when we're still filming. The water's running and everything.
It's like, who cares? Y'all. Repeat worthy. We're going to do this tomorrow.
One more thing. Obviously, we're in here in the kitchen cooking today, but this will be a perfect meal to do outside on the Blackstone. I know a lot of y'all have a Blackstone. This will be perfect for that. Make your slaw up ahead of time. Get those shrimp ready. Super easy.
Yep, and the longer you keep your slaw with that crema on it, the better it's going to get. So make it early. Make it often. And repeat.
Repeat it. This next recipe you may recognize if you go to the restaurant Longhorn. We do, but I've actually never had this dish, and it is Parmesan crusted chicken. I know it's pretty popular there, so I thought it'd be fun to try to recreate my own version. It's super easy and it's super quick as well. So for our ingredients today, this is actually some chicken breasts that are just thinly sliced. We kind of pounded them down a little less than an inch in thickness. If you have some that are really thick, you can actually just cut them in half horizontally and then pound them down. But they have been in here marinating for a couple hours in some good old Olive Garden Italian dressing. Any Italian dressing is perfect for a chicken marinade. Next up here we have some Monterrey Jack cheese, also some shredded Parmesan cheese, a little bit of plain Panko breadcrumbs. This is also some grated Parmesan. We're gonna need, of course, a few tablespoons of butter. We have some garlic salt. We are gonna use some ranch dressing. Stick with me on this. And then just a little bit of olive oil. Let's get this going, y'all. All right, y'all, I'm sorry if you hear my potatoes over here boiling. We have them going ahead of time because they are gonna take a little bit longer. But back here, I have my large skillet. I'm just gonna add a little bit of butter to that, and we're gonna get those chicken breasts sauteing. I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil as well. I'm just gonna brown these chicken breasts on both sides about 2 or 3 minutes till both sides are nice and brown before we pop them in the oven. So this chicken actually has 2 different spreads that we're gonna put on top. The first one, all it is our grated Parmesan. And to that, we're just gonna add some ranch dressing. About 1/4 of a cup, gin cup. Y'all, I could just eat this. I love some ranch and Parmesan cheese. All right, that was easy enough. We're gonna move that one to the side. And for our Parmesan Panko topping, of course, we're gonna add in our shredded Parmesan cheese. That was almost a cup. That was about 2/3 cup of shredded Parmesan. Next, we're gonna add in our Panko. We have 2 tablespoons of butter that we did go ahead and melt down. And then a sprinkle of garlic salt. I might not add quite all this because all these things we have going on are pretty salty. I'm gonna toss this around. You wanna make sure that butter kinda coats everything, kinda moistens everything up. But now we're just gonna pop these into the oven at 400 to finish cooking all the way through. All right, y'all, I just put our chicken breasts out of the oven. I made sure they're 165. They are looking really good. We are almost done, so we're gonna go in with that ranch and the Parmesan. We're gonna just top each one. If y'all ever had the Parmesan crusted chicken at Longhorn, let me know if you like it. All right, next we're going in with some of that Monterrey Jack cheese right on top of the ranch. And last but not least, some of our Panko Parmesan breadcrumb topping. Those mashed potatoes. I have some basic green beans going back there too, because with something like this, it's kind of more rich. I don't know, the basic sides just sounded really good to me tonight, so that's what we're going with. Ooh, that looks yummy. And that's probably good.
Yeah, I think you got enough on there.
Okay. All right, now all we have to do, we're gonna pop this back into the oven. We're gonna put it on broil for just maybe 5 minutes. We're gonna keep a really close eye on it till this cheese is nice and bubbly and melted. I cannot wait, y'all. Have my potatoes in a large pot just covered with water, and I am gonna go ahead and salt these. These potatoes will definitely soak up a lot of salt, a lot of flavor. We're just gonna let those come up to a boil until they're fork tender. So in my opinion, the best mashed potatoes, you really don't need to add a bunch of cream cheese, sour cream, anything that's gonna weigh them down. I know some people love that, and it is delicious, but my favorite way, I should say, I'm just gonna add some salt and pepper first. I did go ahead and drain my potatoes. A little bit of salt, because we did pour off most of that salty water. A little sprinkle of black pepper. And back here, I've just melted some butter. This is heavy cream as well. And you wanna heat up your butter and your cream before you add it to your potatoes. So I'm gonna add just a little bit of our heavy cream and butter. That way, when you pour your heavy cream, milk, butter, whatever you're using on your potatoes, it's not gonna cool your potatoes down. Now let me grab my potato masher. I'm just gonna start to mash them. You can really mash these as much as you want. I like to leave a few small chunks in my mashed potatoes. All right, we might need to add a little bit more salt and pepper. I'm gonna grab a spoon, give them a taste, and then you can add whatever seasonings. But like I said, mashed potatoes, I really like to keep it simple. Butter, cream, salt and pepper, can't go wrong. All right, y'all, just put it out of the oven. Look at those chicken breasts covered in that cheese. All right, y'all, let's plate this up. Okay. Oh my goodness, y'all. Look at this. How good does that look? I don't know about y'all, but that plate looks delicious to me. Looks delicious. Smells even better. Yeah, hear it crunch. It's really good. First of all, the Parmesan crusted chicken, Has that saltiness to it. The potatoes mellow it out perfectly. This is delicious. That's a huge chicken breast, by the way. But I think you're really gonna love this. Really good, y'all.
I am pleasantly surprised. I didn't think it was going to turn out that good, but that is delicious. With those potatoes.
I think it's good too. But you know the main question.
I like the cheesy crunch. What's the question?
The main question is it a repeat worthy dinner?
I think so.
I think it is too. Really easy. I think our kids will like it. Neither one of them is here right now, but I think they'd both like it. So.
Oh, I'll tell you what. I don't think I have to go to Longhorn anymore.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I still might try it just to see, but maybe not. All right, y'all.
Maybe, I don't know if y'all, put it down in the comments. Have you ever had their stuffed mushrooms? Delicious.
And it's kind of the same thing, really. It's kind of the same topping on them. And yes, that's a good, I forgot about those. I love their mushrooms. So it's like that. It's got to be good. All right, y'all give this one a try. I got so excited to film an intro for this video in this new series that I completely forgot to film my outro for this video. But I really hope you guys are excited about this new series, Repeat Worthy Dinners. We are so excited. Let us know your thoughts and your comments down below. We would love to chat with y'all, and I'll see y'all real soon in my next video. Bye, y'all.